Right, we have some breaking news coming in on this point. Supreme Court has referred petitions challenging sedition law to the Constitution bench and has declined the centre's request for a deferred hearing. This is the latest, of course, that we're tracking for you on the broadcast in terms of the sedition hearing. There have been several petitions in the top court challenging the sedition law. Now, these petitions have been referred to the Constitution bench. Now, earlier, of course, the centre had requested to defer the hearing, but that has been declined by the apex court. I have my colleague Arvind joining us for more details. Arvind, take us through what's the latest on this and what the Supreme Court has in fact said.
Supreme Court has referred the pleas challenging constitutional validity of Section 124A of IPC, which is sedition. That particular pleas challenging sedition law, which is Section 124A of IPC, has been referred by Supreme Court to the larger bench to examine the validity of Section 124A of IPC. So several such petitions were filed in Supreme Court saying that the Section 124A of IPC, which deals with punishment for sedition, is a colonial law, and that particular law has to be repealed. And that's why today, when the matter was taken up for hearing, today Supreme Court asked the petitioners to give the crux of the argument, wherein the petitioner's senior advocate Kapil Sibal, appearing for the petitioners, argued before the Supreme Court that Section 124A speaks about dissatisfaction against the state, whereas the article speaks about the government, and that's why state and government are two separate things. A dissatisfaction against the government cannot be construed as dissatisfaction against the state, and that's why Senior Advocate Kapil Sibal tried to bring to the notice of the Supreme Court about the difference between both the state and also government, whereas Senior Advocate, who is also Solicitor Tushar Mehta, appearing for the central government, told the Supreme Court that the government has decided to review the entire Indian Penal Code, and that's why the government has brought in BNS bill to review for a comprehensive review of IPC, and that particular bill is currently being examined by the Standing Committee, and that's why Centre sought for deferment of this particular hearing, saying that because Centre is planning to amend IPC in light of that particular proposed BNS bill, Centre wanted the hearing to be deferred, but today Supreme Court declined to entertain the request of Centre, wherein Supreme Court has referred the matter to 5-judge bench of the Constitution bench. So 5-judge bench will decide whether the 1960 bench order in the other matter will have to be reconsidered or not. That will be taken by the 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court.
Okay, Arvind, stay with us. We're tracking some more news coming in on the broadcast at this point. We're in fact tracking news coming in from Tamil Nadu. Now, in a big crackdown on the sand mafia in Tamil Nadu, the Enforcement Directorate is carrying out searches at over 40 locations across the state. Industrialists S. Ramachandran and Dindakal Rathinam, who hold sand mining licenses, are in the probe agency's crosshairs. Now, Durai Murugan, the General Secretary of the ruling DMK, holds the mining portfolio in the MK Stalin-led state government. I have my colleague Arvind with us for more details on this. Arvind, take us through what exactly is happening in terms of the ED's crackdown in Tamil Nadu in terms of the sand mining mafia.
The Enforcement Directorate is currently carrying out searches at over 40 locations across the state of Tamil Nadu, and what we are being told is that the agency has initiated a money laundering investigation into the conduct of sand mining in the state of Tamil Nadu. So, S. Ramachandran, who is basically from Pudukkottai district of Tamil Nadu, along with Rathinam and along with Karigalan, all the three have the license to mine sand in the state of Tamil Nadu and also retail the mined sand also. So they have the license, and that's why the Enforcement Directorate, taking cognizance of a criminal investigation, has initiated a money laundering investigation into the affairs of these three individuals who deal with sand mining in the state of Tamil Nadu. And according to our sources, the agency, during its preliminary investigation, has got to know that there are several irregularities in mining of sand and also retail of that particular mined sand, and that's why the agency has initiated a money laundering investigation. And as we speak, the agency is conducting searches at over 40 locations that also include the premises of S. Ramachandran and also Rathinam in the districts of Pudukkottai and also Dindakal. And what we are being told is that this is a money laundering investigation, and that's why the agency has also covered all the people associated with these two individuals also who hold the license for mining of sand and also retail of sand in the state of Tamil Nadu. So Durai Murugan, who is the senior most leader of DMK, holds the mining portfolio, and as we speak, according to our sources, searches are not being conducted at the premises of Durai Murugan, but whereas other officials of the mining department are being covered in this search.